Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. I've got another one of my favorites to share with you, the Watercolor Wings stamp set. Also retiring. Sniff, sniff. This has been one of my favorites. I love the three-step stamping. You've got 3 butterfly images so you can stamp a light color, a dark color, a medium color, and get this variation in any color combo. It's got some great elements in here. There's even another one that can go on the butterfly here for 4-step stamping. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to be using the Stamparatus today. This is a brand new product that's coming out in our June 1st catalog. And this is the perfect type of project to use it on to get those images in place perfect every time. Let's get started and I'll show you how I did this. What I'm going to do here first is I'm going to stamp up the inside of my card, so I'm ready to roll with that. Let me get my card layers here. I have Berry Burst, that's my card base at 4 1/4 by 11. And I'm just folding it on a 5.5 inch score mark. And then I've got 2 pieces of Whisper White. This is a very simple card. These are both 4 by 5 1/4 and a length of our Berry Burst crinkled ribbon. Now, for some people, this crinkled ribbon is great. For other people, they feel the need to iron it. I never, ever feel the need to iron. Okay, so let's be perfectly clear right there. Secondly, I don't feel the need to iron this. I really like this crinkled look. I think it's fun. But if you do not like the crinkled look, you are welcome. You can run this through your hair straightener and it'll get all the wrinkles out and you'll have beautiful seam binding. This is the consistency or texture or whatever you want to call it of this. It's very pliable and I love it for tying bows. Also retiring. Another thing that we're using, actually 2 more things we're using that are retiring. Pink Pirouette ink and Elegant Eggplant, both retiring. We've got so many pretty new colors coming in. I can't hardly wait to get my hands on them. I'm going to use the Elegant Eggplant and take this polka dotted image. And I just ran that along the bottom of my inside layer. And I thought that would just be kind of a fun little element to have inside my card. And then we've got the Berry Burst. And another item that is retiring is our Stylized Birthday. This is a single stamp that you can get in the current annual catalog. One of my favorites, you guys. If you follow me, you've seen me use this a gazillion times. A gazillion. I'm just going to ink that up in the Berry Burst ink and stamp that right in the middle of my inside layer. And isn't that just pretty? Delicious. Okay, as long as we've got this finished, let's get it in our card so we can't drop ink on it or something to spoil it. Y'all know I'm good at that. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to move my ink pads aside here and I'm going to bring in the magnificent, the fabulous Stamparatus. Yes, indeed. You guys, I have had some more time to play with this and I absolutely love it. So I've got my stamps in place here. But if I were to start from the beginning, I'm going to lay my cardstock down in here. Let me get my magnet out. There's 2 magnets on the back, and I'm just using one. I only choose to use one because they're so very strong that they'll smack together. If they smack together, they break, and I really don't think you need more than one. So I'm going to use one. And then I've got all 3 butterflies here. So this is my most detailed butterfly. And that one is the one that I'm going to do in the Berry Burst. And then I've got the less detailed one is right here that I'm going to do an eggplant. And then the solid image that I'm going to do in Pink Pirouette. So I'm just going to take this out, turn it around, and get ready for that Pink Pirouette ink pad. And stamp up my solid image here. The thing that I just love about the Stamparatus is I can make a whole bunch of these cards. And I mean a whole bunch at once with ease. They're all going to be absolutely beautiful. I see I didn't get a lot of ink on the top there, so I'm just going to hit that again and make sure that I push that down good. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful pink. Now this is supposed to be a watercolor image, so don't get too excited at the spots that look like they're missed. They really aren't. That's the way the stamp is made. Okay, now I'm going to do the Berry Burst. And we're going to just bring that right over and stamp that. Forgot to put my magnet in there, but you can see it doesn't matter. And now I've got my other butterfly right here. Whoops. And I'm going to ink that up with the Elegant Eggplant, which is our darkest color. And look at how pretty that is. Beautiful. Okay, the rest of the images I could put on the Stamparatus if I wanted, but I didn't have a hard time stamping with those. So I'm just going to do those freehand. They're all pretty simple, but I certainly could line them up on the Stamparatus and use that. Here comes the butterfly body. We're just going to stamp that right in the middle. We've got some little antennas, and I'm using the Elegant Eggplant. And our words are going in the Berry Burst. And then I brought in some polka dots. I wanted a little polka dot pattern, and I found it in the Painter's Palette stamp set, another fabulous stamp set. I'm sorry to say this one is also retiring. These stamp sets are available until the end of May, unless we run out of them. If we run out of them before the end of May, they're not going to make any more. So if you find something that you want, please get it as soon as you can. This is Smoky Slate. It's just a very pale gray color, and I thought that was kind of cool, adding that to like the butterfly's flight pattern. And we are done. That's it. What a pretty card. I'm going to be using these for some of my thank you cards as well as birthday cards. So instead of stamping birthday on the inside, I'm just going to leave it blank so I can write in it, because I can make up a whole bunch of these, and I always need lots of thank you cards to thank you guys for the orders that you are placing. I love sending out thank you cards. And now I'm just going to take the wonderful crinkled seam binding and tie a little bow right over here on the side. Let's see how well I can do. You know, it's a lot of pressure to tie a bow with you guys watching. I know, everybody's quiet. They're going, oh, can she do it? Can she do it? She can. Gasp, clap. No, you don't have to clap for a bow. Well, maybe. Clapping is okay. I'll take some clapping. I like that I can really manipulate this ribbon so that I have the tails and the ends going where I want them. I love ribbon that's really nice and soft and pliable like that. Versus, you know, ribbon that's a little thicker and stiffer isn't quite as easy to make bows out of. But there we go. Here's our pretty little card using the Watercolor Wings stamp set, retiring at the end of May. There's some, you know, You Are So Kind just for you. I got the polka dots out of the Painter's Palette here. And don't forget about the Stylized Birthday is retiring, as well as Pink Pirouette ink and Elegant Eggplant. So all of these are retiring. Make sure you get some cardstock if you need extra cardstock. Don't forget to have rinkers. Get some rinkers. Don't forget to get some re-inkers for your ink pads. You can use these for years and years to come, as long as you can re-ink them. And re-inkers are only like, I don't know, $3.95 or $4. They're relatively inexpensive. Don't forget to get those if you have these colors and you need the re-inkers. All right, you guys, you can click right up here. You'll find all the details on my blog for this card. There's also ordering links there you can just scroll down the page and it's going to show you the stamp set. It's going to show you the ink pads. You can click right on them. It'll take you to my store. Don't forget to use the host code that's in the right-hand column. You get special perks from me when you use that host code. And click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate your taking a little time out of your day to spend with me. Bye-bye.